years have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called.
To run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Minfilia.
Even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten.
So hopefully, we don't have any fucking internet problems today. Because we should have finished those job quests yesterday, but we didn't. So, we're going to try to get it all done today. I'm not going to make any promises as to whether or not we're going to actually finish Shadowbringers today, but we can try. Because usually the endings, the final missions and everything, those are cutscene heavy. So, on my way. Oh, don't worry about it. Again, I've got to spend like the first probably 20-30 minutes here just working on this job quest, so we'll be working on that. And again, I mentioned yesterday, if I can get the tank job quest to spawn, then yeah, I would like to do those too. So, oh hey, Shadowbringers playing on the. I even have to initially use the console on the remote play, so you went trying to do it last night. Wow, hey, look at that. We got Shadowbringers on the jukebox, too. Worked out. Just get that going in between each of our ears. And then Fall Guys is coming back soon, so we gotta start grinding out our jet black paint, guys. That's how we're gonna make the millions and millions in Final Fantasy 14 here. Keep grinding the fucking Fall Guys collab. Have fun here. Deposit. Alright, so yeah, we need to go back to, well, first of all, we're going to go to the Crystarium first. We're going to go back. Yeah, peak soundtrack. I wouldn't actually mind if it wasn't like $100 to import the soundtracks from Japan. I wouldn't mind picking them up. Get those unique mounts and minions from them. Now we're gonna go to the Crystarium first. That way this won't cost so much. So we need to go to Raktika. And then we need to, once again, for the third time, go fight this fucking giant deer thing. What is that? Is that a fucking Sailor Moon? Well, look at that. Sailor Jupiter right there. Wow. Wow. All she needs is, you know, the other ones. Well, she picked the best one, so you know what? Whatever, she doesn't need the other ones. Jupiter was always the best one. That's not up for debate. Alright, so it should be just right here. Alright, round 3. Because playing as an archer is so fucking fun, guys. Oh, there it is. Mahi. Oh yeah, we have to dress up for the Halloween Eve. Do we? Do we? Because we're gonna be busy with plot. So much plot. Alright, here we go. We get to experience the fun of being an archer. Round 3, baby! Let's not fuck this up this time. And by fuck it up, I mean let's hope our internet doesn't fucking explode. Oh, Jesus. We might have fucked this up already. Oh, God. Yeah, I hope so. Fuck off. It's fine. As long as we space out our heals. I kept saying it yesterday, but it's ridiculous that even when the other Warriors of Light show up, like, we're barely doing any more damage. So what the fuck are they even doing? Like, this took what, like, a few minutes and we're already about 25% in? Just keep running. He can chase us. This is how Monster Hunter goes too. A lot of running around in circles. Oh, being an archer is so hard, guys. Not like being a big meaty man to whom all may crash upon. No, don't hurt me. Oh, Jesus. Shoot that right up his butt. Yeah, he's got fucking nothing. He's got nothing. He can't roar, he's got nothing. What you got? What you got? What you got? Alright, so it's been about almost 3 minutes. And we're at halfway. So theoretically, if 4 more people show up, it should take half that time, right? Right? If they're pulling their weight, doing their jobs. We're about halfway. This is when he does the big thing. The fear! The fear! Fear! What? Whoa, oh no, here, can I disrupt that? No! Oh, jeez! Ah, Christ! Jiminy Christmas! Oh no! At least he knows how to use his fucking sprint button. Wow. Wow. See, look at all these people here. Actually, there's like fucking... There's 5 more people here. So why are they doing so little damage? Why is it up to me, the fucking archer DPS, to do all the damage? This sucks. Shooting it in the butt. It's its weak point. Is it shrugging off our attacks? It turned blue. That's its attack. It turns it blue. We're fine. Just keep Artbird alive. Jesus, alright. So we still have, I think, what, 2 more missions after this? And then we're done the job quest? Which I really hope I can do the tank ones. These seem rather important. Plot-wise. Lore-wise. Oh, no, you don't. That is when it crashes, and we lose everything. Again. Jeez, alright. Even the AI had a little trouble there trying to figure out where it should stand. Even though it's not that hard. There's big fucking holes here. 7 minutes later. I'm still the only one putting real work in here. Maybe my teammates are underleveled. Maybe that's what's going on. Made deal. How was last stream? Oh, it fucking died. We were working on our job quests, and then we got to this, and then the internet kept dying yesterday. So now we have to do it today. Now we have to finish our job quest today, and then theoretically, we might be able to finish Shadowbringers today, but that's a lot. The big reveal, though. The big reveal that we already knew? That the Crystal Exarch was Graha? Shh. Okay, so here's my thought. I've thought about it a little more. I feel like if we had followed the release schedule, because let's think back. So Realm Reborn, when did that come out? Like fucking 2014, 2016? 2014. So the end of that was when Graha said goodbye with the Crystal Tower stuff. If we had played Shadowbringers when it came out, which was what, like 2018? 4 or 5 years later? Maybe we wouldn't have been like, oh, it's Graha. Because, you know, the Eternal Wind's playing, the fucking Crystal Tower, he's all that. We would have probably forgotten and been like, wow! But because he was so fresh in our mind, I think the reveal was pretty obvious, considering almost everything with the Crystal Tower had to do with fucking Graha. The thing was Crystal Tower used to not be required. Used to be. So, yeah. So I obviously imagine that it became required when Shadowbringers came out. Because, hey, who's this cat boy? And just before Shadowbringers, they were like, hey, you should know who this guy is. You have to do this for reasons. For reasons! You have to do this because of reasons. This cat boy, not important. Don't worry about it. So yeah. I feel like if we had taken like year-long breaks in between each expansion to simulate, you know, the release schedule, then yeah, we might have forgotten that Graha was, you know, basically everything to do with the Crystal Tower, but because he was so fresh, it was kind of obvious, at least to me. Question is now, obviously, I don't think we can take this Graha back to the source. So we have to figure out what this Graha is. Is this our Graha? Was he taken from the first and somehow ended up... Well, was he taken from the source and ended up in the first? Or is this just an alternate version Graha? It's the same Graha Emmet even said. Okay. So, what the fuck do we do here? Do we take him back, or do we go back to the source and open up the Crystal Tower? It's the same Crystal Tower. Yeah, he did say that things were going swimmingly and then a fucking Crystal Tower showed up. He did say that. So do we bring the whole fucking Crystal Tower back? Because I'm going to be honest. I know that Graha sticks around because the Dawn trailer showed Graha there, but he didn't have white hair, so I don't understand. Do we just get a different Graha, or do we send him back in time? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah. We're going to finish these. If the tank one shows up, I would like to do the tank one, because these seem kind of important. And then we can go, we can work on Shadowbringers. There is, let's find out how they got the tower here. Did we find that out? It's a bonus dungeon. Did we find that out? Not yet, okay. Because we are on, I believe, in his garden. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 main story quests left for mainline Shadowbringers. Whether or not we can do all those today, I don't know. Because the last mission in all of these expansions is always like a fucking, like 40 minutes of cutscenes. So, who knows? Who knows? again, also if I wanted to do the job quest, so we'll see. Ha! Tough old bugger. Everyone all right? Oh, look at young little Ardbert here. Before he grew his little pubes on his chin. Ardbert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry for trying to go it alone. Wow, you know what? Some of these Warriors of Light don't even fucking matter. Because there's only 4 job quests. So it's like, okay, well, there's like 6 people here, so 2 of them definitely don't fucking matter. And we definitely only saw like 5 of them back in Heavensward, so... Yeah, the Black Mage gets super shaved. Oh, yeah. There's also... Shafted. There's also this other random woman with white hair. I don't think she sticks around either. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it would have been anything even approaching a challenge. We get tank, we get fucking archer, we get black mage, and then we get Lalafell. So yeah, a few of these guys get shafted. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old partners. Together we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Norvrand. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. And somewhere along the line, we started to believe it, too. And then we set our sights on Balam Queets. Wow, look at young little Ardbert there. I survived. They didn't. I swore revenge, but had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot, and thought that maybe, with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked. And since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job. The weeks flew by, and after a time, I started to have second thoughts. Like, he never gets to the source as the mage. It was just Urianger undercover, the black mage. Yeah. No, we'll get a better look here, because there's also just random woman with a sword here. We've never seen her before. Yeah, the one on the left. Those 2 on the left? Cut them out. Get them out of here. Take that woman, shrink her down into a Lalafell. We only get basically Ardbert, tank, archer, mage there, elf mage, and Lalafell. The dwarf is the Lalafell. What? But the Lalafell we see is a girl, isn't it? This Lalafell has a big, beautiful beard, sir. The dwarf is the Lalafell. I don't understand. What's? Hold on. It's just a helmet. Yeah, but FF14 Warriors of Darkness? Obviously, that's not going to be us. So, Warriors of Darkness. There's Ardbert. There's Brandon, known as the Knight of Darkness. He is a male Galgent paladin. So, he's the tank. Actually, hold on. I can just take this picture. I can just take this big picture here. Oh my god, now that I see the Lalafell. Oh man, things are opening up. Maybe I didn't know. Maybe I just assumed. Dirty assumptions for my part. Alright, hold on. Where did I save this picture? There it is. So this is the Warriors of Darkness as they showed up in Heavensward. Hold on, where is it? There it is. So we got Ardbert, we got the tank, we got archer, we got black mage in the back, and then there's this Lalafell who I assumed was a girl, but I guess maybe it was just the dwarf. Maybe that's a man. Remember the mage in the back is Urianger, yeah. So yeah, we didn't even get that mage. So what? Only like 4 of these guys made it? So yeah, a random woman there on the left. and Black Mage didn't make it. They're gone. I think I'm right on that. Oh, hold on. I got the thing here. I had the thing here. Shit, I had the thing here. Restore Wando. No, not that one. 14. Warriors of Darkness. So yeah, we got Artbert the Warrior, Brandon the Paladin. So this party has 2 tanks. That's not a very good setup. Renda Ray, who is the Bard, the Archer. Nielbert, the Magus of Darkness. He is the male elf black mage. So that's the guy with the ears. Nielbert. Well, I want to look at that. Lamet, who is the dwarf white mage. So it says that it's a woman. So unless that dwarf there is pretending to be a man, this is a different... This is a different fucking mage. I don't understand. Beard is part of the helmet. But why? Why? For all of them. That's just the Santa Claus beard. So wait, what happened to Nielbert? I guess we never... Well, we... Okay, so the magic DPS missions will cover Nielbert. And then Lament was a weird bearded fellow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Whoever this woman is, we never see her again, though. I don't know who she is. It's probably not important. I lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again. Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin? These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pains you? What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know what bollocks Brandon and Nielbert are whispering about me behind my back. And the ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. Huh. Wow. This one's worth a fortune, eh? And the fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town. Oh God, it's not another night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty heads over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in your victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Balam Queets' demise, until Ardbert's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber. Wow, they're a family. They're a found family. Hold on. Snooze these ads. And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place and rend a ray. I trust that next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. And there I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Oh, fine. But if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Ha 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 ha. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. We gotta take the whole thing back. Get to work, boys. Is that how she got her crystal? Such a fine Chris. Her name is Cleva. Cleva. So what the fuck happened to Cleva? FF14 Cleva. No, not... I'm sorry, Kylva. Kylva. Kyella Valthane, known also by her former name of Kylva, and the Shadowkeeper, is a character. Oh. So I guess at some point she leaves the Warriors of Light. So she's still a thing. I don't want to read any more of this. Apparently she's a thing. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? Oh, fuck off. Wake up, damn you! Hello? What's wrong with you, huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. Huh? Enough, I say. Yes, I don't need your help. I am perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. All right. I have never seen you kill anything. Good luck with that. It's past time I told you to piss off. Fuck off. Upon our return to Gate Town, you will be given your final payment. We will be free to go our separate ways. Good riddance. God, I've been doing all the work. And he has the gall to be like, nah, man, we're done. Sick of carrying this team, he said. How dare he? At Gate Town. Nahi. So this was the Hunter's Legacy. FF14. Shadowbringers. Oh shit. Shadowbringers job quest. Ah, that's fine. We'll just keep driving away. There's still 2 more missions in this job quest. As I drive off this cliff because I'm not paying attention. Distracted driving. Wow, you knew exactly where I was going to be, too. Crazy. I can't Skyrim my way up this wall. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, how embarrassing. Well, I don't know if I should invite you because I think there might be those things where I need to basically solo stuff. Whatever. If it happens, it happens. There will be. Fucking. Alright. Usopp Pirates disbanded. Alright, Eureka. Honestly, I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You are such a disappointment. Huh. Yeah, is that what your dad is used to saying to you? Consider this the formal dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names Reek and Sogeth in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day, sir. Alright. Dumb. When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did, and decided to push you away first. Uh-huh. I'm sure. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over, then come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles. Did he not fucking pay me like he said he was going to? What a bitch. I'm gonna get some fucking pasta out of this. I am sure a talented young man like yourself is needed all over the realm, so I thank you for sparing a moment to help me out. Blech. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come to visit me several times. Though he is blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he has had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look in on him, but I find travel rather difficult these days. If you would go in my stead, it would put my heart at ease. I mean, I could take you there. I could take you there! Oh yeah, Crystarium. Ads! I'm sure Twitch is going to be happy that I'm not running them myself. That would probably explain how everybody's here. I would probably explain why some people were getting pre-rolls the other day. Oh wait, what am I doing? Switch is like, you know what, if you're not gonna fucking do it, we're gonna do it anyway. Fuck you. Eurik, are you here or are you dead? And why is my tank one not here? Still. Apparently they move around based on what our story progression is, so maybe if we progress a little farther, he'll come back. Lurik's customary seat is empty, and there's nothing to suggest he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. I don't think anybody here's gonna fucking care. Dalfort! Lurik, the Mr. Lordling. If he ain't sat in his usual table, then I've no idea where else to look. Got it. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Looking for Master Reek, are you, eh? Heh, I dare say you're the only one. Word is Mummy and Daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like someone had shot his Amaro. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Great. Great, what about you? Calusia, right? You're Lou Reek's partner. I was with Landbrid, remember? Was, I ought to stress, because after we left, you were headed straight to Raktika. We'd heard a rumor Andrea was there, and Landbrid wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Landbrid fall, and when this eater set her sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked White, I still remember looking back as I ran and seeing Landbrid rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened, to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles, and not a one of them has returned. Didn't expect Lou Reek to be one of them neither. I remember thinking it odd, especially when I saw him leave for Raktika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume. Good luck, friend, but no doubt that you're going to your doom. Oh, so back to Raktika, huh? Great. Great. So technically these don't take very long. They're not hard. So if the tank one does pop up, I wanna do them. These seem kind of important. If I could, I would do all 4 of them, but yeah, I'm not gonna fucking do the healer and the mage one. I gotta pay $20 to max those out. I'm gonna spend 3-4 weeks. Great, my head blocker's not working anymore. Oh boy. Really are not. I don't know. They're all about the Warriors of Light, so I feel like that has some sort of lore stuff behind it. So when eventually the Warriors of the Darkness pop up, maybe we'll be like, oh, he said the thing he said from way back when. Idiot, what are you doing? Getting beat to death by a fan? Yeah, that's what I thought, stupid. Yeah, ad blocker's been weird. My ad block doesn't work either anymore. Guess you're just gonna have to subscribe. Ugh. Hey, stupid. What are you doing? Sogeth, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. No, I came for Lambrid. It's terrible. It's horrible. Andrea, she's... Ah, God. Oh, gee whiz. So my question is, if we do this job quest, and we go forward into the plot, and we finish Shadowbringers, are the rest of the job quests just going to disappear, or will they always be there? Because we could always come back to them. Renda Ray, if aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. Yes? I have come to lay your soul to rest, alone, as you yourself faced Balam Queets a century ago on this very ground. Oh. Lambrid? Oh, gods, no! Oh, she made a new Warriors of Light! Kind of. Yeah, I guess she did. She got a whole new team together. Alright. Don't tell me. You beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? I thought as much. Wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours, though I can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran into Andrea. I don't have a choice. I can't control when it happens. Believe me, I was just as... I can't control when it happens. It just happens. Huh? So it wasn't something you did deliberately? Good to know. Anyway, unintentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She's turned Lambrid and those other hunters into sin eaters like herself. A Hume Axeman, a Galgent swordsman, a dwarven healer, an elven mage. Looked awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt for Balam Queets. But Renda Ray slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that. No. What? They were there too? Then the stories were wrong. Yes. God, strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone? I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Sogeth. I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. 5 minutes ago? Yeah? It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. I'm not sure I could ever tell you why I did what I did. You got daddy issues, I know. It's fine. It's fine, I say through clenched teeth. Thank you, my friend. I hope it's all right if I call you that. Sure. Right then. Andrea should be around here somewhere, still on the hunt for Balam Queets. I expect, not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Lambrid and the others are with her too. He and I may have had our differences, but I'd not wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renda Ray most of all. She is my hero, and I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. But this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone, and I am far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you? Sure. Okay. Ha! I ask for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let's return to Gate Town and let Miss Olvera know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you. Great. A lot of padding here. Back to Gate Town. Again. Hold on, I'm gonna try something here. Yulmore. I'm on it. Da, 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 da. Fuck. This might not have been faster at all. This might not have been faster at all. Because I have to run all this way. Yeah, okay. Maybe. Not really. It's about the same amount of time. These guys seem to be adjusting well, knowing that they have been eating human. They've been eating Sin Eater. Yeah, I should have just teleported over there. Sogeth, what a pleasure to see you again, and in the company of little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming you've patched things up? I should like to think so, yes. And it is all thanks to you. Had you not implored him to give me another chance, I might well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I'm glad that you did. Miss Olvera is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her. Don't be silly, Reek. I have you, don't I? Before you start blabbering about how you wish you could properly reward Sogeth, as I can tell you're about to, know that I've prepared a hearty meal for him. No! Give me money! Give me money! No! Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we've claimed the bounty for Andrea. And claim it we shall, for united, Reek and Sogeth are unstoppable, is what I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. It would be prudent to make a proper preparations at this juncture. You too should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend. What? Physical DPS excluding limited jobs level 80. Oh. 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 78, huh? Ooh. Well. I see. I see. All right. Huh. Well, what we can do for now, I guess, is go do the story stuff for now, and then hope the tank ones pop up at some point. Because God forbid, this is how we get stuck. In his garden. Up there. Up there where babies burp and flowers bloom. This is the wrong one, isn't it? Sure is. Is your level not high enough? My samurai is level 78. Which was high enough to do all of Stormblood, but not enough to finish this DPS quest. So it is a weird situation to be in. Because obviously I didn't think I was going to be a DPS again, so I never bothered. Sogeth, are you alright? I think a return to your sickbed might be in order. Ah, or you might consider resting a while atop the watchtower next to the rookery. This damnable sky doesn't make for the most soothing scenery, but the Exarch often liked to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. Bleh. On the watchtower, huh? On the watchtower, huh? So I gotta hop this railing? No? I gotta hop this railing? Yeah, this railing. There you go. God forbid I hop that other one or I'd be dead. And the guy is not just here. Yeah, no, he's not here. We spent like like a good fucking 15-20 minutes looking for him yesterday. He's not here. That's why we switched this. If he was here, I would have done the tank ones. But he wasn't, so we just had to do the DPS ones. And then when I looked it up, it was like, yeah, depending on your story progression, sometimes they just move. Cause let's look at this again. Role quests. So yeah, here's the ones we were doing. Come find me. Where are you? You're over there. Okay. I mean, I just climbed all the way up here. Alright. Wait, go back. Ah! In your menu? Back to the thing? Yeah, okay. This one? Yeah, these are the tank ones that we're supposed to do. We're looking for the man with too many scars. It doesn't have a location at all. Which is weird. Which is fucking weird. Okay, come to me then. I will. I spent all that time climbing up there just to jump back off. What is my life? Yeah, because here's the ranged DPS. That's his. Here is the healer. That's the healer missions. So it's like, where the fuck is the tank ones? He's not here. He's not here. Darl Fort? Pour one out? No, this is something else. He's just not here. It's weird. And then we scoured the map. Manic Pixie Dream Realm? That's not it. That's it. A job well done? That's not it. He's just not here. Sights of the First. He's just not here. It's a bunch of bullshit. Some hidden game mechanics. So my thought process is that, hey, if I progress the story, he should come back, right? At some point, the game's gonna be like, hey, you need to do these job quests. Which, theoretically, he should be here, right? If some person, some child went through this game only playing as a tank, and they only got to this part as a tank, and fucking Garlden or Garlson or Gralson or whatever the fuck his name is, isn't here, they wouldn't just be soft-locked. That'd be stupid. Shwa, 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 shwa. I mean, God forbid we fucking go spend $20 and just max out a healer. Seems like a waste. Alright, back to my watchtower duty. Hopefully by the time we do some of this story stuff, they'll be back from their lunch break. Bunch of bullshit, isn't it? This is why we did the whole samurai ones. Let's just continue the plot until the game's like, no, sir, go back, turn around. Go do those job quests we told you about. Unless when I maxed out the paladin. Unless when I maxed out the paladin with the $20, it automatically completed those, which I don't think it would have, right? That would be dumb. That shouldn't be how that works. That would be terrible. It might have? No. No! No! I know how to check.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that.
I mean, to be
They've
fair...
not lost the will to fight.
To be fair, those missions did show up. The tank missions did show up in my journal. They were all 6 of them were there. And the DPS ones, only the ones I've completed showed up. So, when I paid $20, or I guess it was on sale back then, when I paid $10 to max out my paladin, yeah, when I maxed out my paladin, maybe it auto-completed those. That's some bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. I guess we could always go to the hotel and watch the cutscenes at least. Wow, that sucks. Well, that solves that. Yeah, we could. The people... Oh, yeah, the dialogue. Hey, Artbird. Your friends are dead, huh?
I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
And I didn't do nothing. It's all Emmett's fault. Fuck that guy. Secrecy is worse. I'd rather people knew. I still can't believe it's coming from me. It's all such a mess. I still can't believe it's coming from me. Hey, Ardbert, you can take my light, right? You take it?
Neither can I, to be honest.
On the missing ones. Did you? Did you find them? Where was it? Did they finally pop up?
But you heard what the Ascian said. The light you shine will warp the world around you, whether you like it or not. Even your Stoller and Reen had to concede that point. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
Every time I blink, it's just light. Ardbert, life sucks right now. I just made one. The rest are in the Amarang.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives.
I don't imagine you can get Ardbert's weapon there. I imagine you can get the clean one, but not the bloody gross one. Why don't they sell that in the shop? People would want that, probably.
One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and... well... you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves.
Shit.
So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burns so bright.
Technically, what you guys did wasn't wrong, Ardbert. You just...
They would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky.
You did it too good, I guess. You were too good at it. You weren't wrong, it was just... The world's fucked.
No. We made
Life's
the
not
right
fair.
decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
Yes. Okie dokie. Does this work? What happens if I touch you? Do you explode in light?
Well, come on then.
Oh, people are gonna think I'm weird. Ah!
As I thought, what happened between us was no coincidence.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that we could just literally take all of our light and just put it into Ardbert, because he's already dead, so... He could make a heroic sacrifice, maybe? I don't know. You're a warrior of light.
My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me.
Though I guess would that turn him into a Sin Eater like his friends? No, because I don't imagine they could absorb light.
But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Wow, you're like my JoJo stand or something.
Oh, I was worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie.
Oh, great. Is it time for my punishment for not asking for help earlier? Should I just throw myself off the edge right now?
Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
I don't know. Can you fix this?
Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle.
I got things to do.
It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Emet-Selch will rise up in your defense.
I've got things to do.
My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
You can join Team Rocket.
Oh, don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place.
Anybody else want to come up here and talk to me? Yeah? Looks like it. Oh no, we're not. We're done?
Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
There he is.
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer.
Actually, from what I remember, maybe I'm misremembering. Wasn't it established that time in the first runs differently than time in the source? So isn't like a minute in the source like a week in the first? Yeah. Okay, so it can change though. It can change though. But for now, maybe when Graha, right now it is equal. Right now it is equal. So when Graha was teleported here to the first with the tower, the time was different. And while we were doing our adventures, Heavensward, Stormblood, in the source, obviously he was here, but lots and lots and lots of time was passing. So I assume that's why he transfused himself with the crystal tower, so that he would have more time to do what he needed to do, which, I mean, he said he did that. Tower is still in the source, though. So this is just, what, a copy? Is it copy? Or should I wait until this dungeon to start throwing out my theories? I'm assuming that Graha has white hair and all that, and he's crystal because he... Lots of time has passed. No, this tower is the same tower. Oh. Lots of time has passed, and he needed more time to do his stuff. And clearly, since there was a time discrepancy, I don't know. I don't know. It was said that the tower is from a point in time. Yeah. I mean, that was also said in A Realm Reborn, where the tower just showed up from a point in time. So, it's a lot to remember. A lot I'm thinking back on now. Also, wait. Is the Graha here? Is that his spirit like Thancred and Y'shtola? Or is that his body like the Warrior of Light? Is it all of him or is it just his spirit? Because, I mean, if it's just his spirit, then that would explain why he's back to normal back in... It is his body. Well, that doesn't explain that then. Alright. How about we keep playing and I'm sure the game will explain this shit.
But what will
And
you
his
do
spirit.
with it, I wonder?
Body and soul.
I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Can you turn back into a giant lady again? No? Okay. Bye. Anybody else want to talk to me up on the watchtower? Emmett, you here too? Emmett used gun. Gun strong. Oh. I didn't realize Emmett was a machinist. A machinist. That's a strong class. Oh, ah. Gather information on the Crystal Exarch. Oh, I did not expect to see you on your feet so soon. Surely you have not come in search of an Amaro. What do I know of the Crystal Exarch? I am happy to share, but I fear there will be no surprise revelations. As any in the city could tell you, he is a man of wisdom and compassion, and many untold secrets. But none can doubt his generosity. When the Crystarium was being constructed, he even allowed folk to plunder the tower for resources. He has imposed no restrictions upon us but one. No one except the Exarch is permitted to dwell within the spire. Because time... Hey, gun is good option. Gun is strong. Is it because time moves different in the tower? Many seasons pass. A comrade of mine was bold enough to ask the reason why. The Exarch merely smiled and said, because one day, the Crystal Tower may vanish as suddenly as it arrived. I mean, yeah. Crystal Tower does that. That was established lore back in Realm Reborn. Okay, there's two. Where's the third one? Are they both over there? Oh, okay. Ah, parkour. And then after this, we'll stop at the hotel and watch those cutscenes. If they're there. Sogeth, it is good to see you awake and alert, my friend. What's this about? You're not writing the Exarch's memoirs, are you? I'm not sure how much I can tell you, considering we avoid asking too many questions. Unspoken rule and all that. Anyone has fresh insight to share, then it'd be Captain Lena, I'd say. She lost her parents to an eater attack not long after she was born, and the Exarch saw to her upbringing. Outward appreciations. That's the MGL. It's going great. It's going good. It's running great. He's learning new things. Life is opening up. And the Exarch saw to her upbringing. Outward appearances aside, those two are like grandfather and granddaughter. I imagine the news of his predicament hit her doubly hard. Not that our proud captain would ever let it show. If you do decide to talk to Lena, she'll be at her usual spot at the Ascensor Gate. I did it on Miyamoto instead. Wait. Oh, boo! Boo! This fucking casual chose Mario over a good game. Ah, gee whiz. I'm disappointed coming, alright. Very, very disappointed. Good game? Oh, yeah. Missing the importance about the banana on the mission. Yeah, no. The very important plot of why fucking Big Boss has a banana in Peace Walker. Or why Big Boss was hunting all those monkeys in that one minigame. Ape Escape. Oh, there was something else you needed. If you've come for the results of my research into the persistent light, I'm afraid there's still little I can tell as of yet. Records pertaining the Exarch. Well, I need no documentation to relay what little I know of his history. Is that what interests you? Ahem. Less than a decade had passed since the coming of the Flood when the Crystal Tower first flashed into existence. Its summoner, the Exarch himself, became known to the refugees in Lakeland soon thereafter. He welcomed all who sought out the spire, be they locals who had lost their homes or Volbertites fleeing their ruined kingdom, and together did they found the city which would become the Crystarium. Some thought to call him king, for he refused to share his name, but the summoner did not deem himself worthy of royal address. Thus did the people consider his scintillating skin. Sure. So alike to the tower he had summoned, and bestowed upon him the title of the Crystal Exarch. As for his true name, well, it would seem that is a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. I mean, I know what it is. Do you want to know what it is? No? Alright. I guess that secret will die with me. As I throw myself to my death immediately. Lena! Where art thou? Oh, and Censor Gate. Da, 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 da. And then once we beat Shadowbringers, I should probably go around and gather all the ether currents, huh? That'll be very important for post-Shadowbringers. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Hey, Lena! You want to tell me about Crystal Daddy? Crystal Poppy? I don't know what you called him. What do you mean you didn't call him Crystal Poppy? I'm your Poppy. Ahsoka, I was not told you had awoken. Yes. A welcome surprise. Now, if only the Exarch was returned to us. He was taken by this rival of yours, was he not? Your companions mentioned they had an idea of where to find him, and so I bristled when they asked for patience. I did not understand their hesitation until I saw that you had fallen. Only then did I realize that I had no business rushing ahead. Even so, the delay has been no less agonizing. In the moments before he left to join you in Calusia, the Exarch entrusted me with a key. It opens the door to the Ocular, to a chamber known as the Umbilicus. This room is the heart of the tower, into which only the Exarch himself is permitted to enter. He bid me allow none into the tower once he had departed. Only in the event that an army of eaters descended upon the city was I to access the Umbilicus and awaken the defensive barrier. Never before had he left me with such instructions. But the battle with Vothri loomed near. At the time, I accepted the key without much thought. Since then, however, that moment is all that occupies my mind. When I recall the look upon his face, he knew that some terrible fate awaited him. Yeah, gun. Tell me, Sogeth. I need to know what he feared. What battle you and your companions are truly fighting. If I go into the Umbilicus, is it going to be the room that we saw way back in A Realm Reborn? Forgive me. I trust in the Exarch, and I should not be voicing these doubts when he is not here to respond to them personally. His plan was just to die. I mean, that's a good plan. Too bad gun. Gun strong. But you have come to me with a question of your own, have you not? Ah, I see I'm not the only one who burns for answers. The time has come to open the tower's heart. Though we do not face an invasion of eaters, I suspect the city will be in far more danger if you do not gain the knowledge you seek. Yes. Good. These fucking flies. Can't wait for winter to come faster so they all disappear. Come, meet me in the ocular. I will unlock the door within. Alright. I mean, you do that. I'm gonna go to the inn and watch those cutscenes before we commit. Before we commit any further atrocities. Let's recall these journeys that clearly we have forgotten. I'd say do it after. After? Well, let me just check to see that they're here. Oh, we gotta think back to these things that totally happened. Yeah, remember all these? Ah, jeez. Oh, yeah, they are super finished. Well, that's fucking weird. So if I paid... Well, I guess I would wait till they go on sale again, but... Which I guess is usually when the next expansion comes out. That's when the level ups go on sale. If I was to pay and just level up healer and fucking mage, then those would auto-complete too, I guess. Actually, let me take a look. Let's see what's on sale right now. On the Mog Station. Not that I have any money, but we can look for funsies. I can always just start doing a DSP and start e-begging. Oh, please, guys, I need $20. I need to level up my healer for content for you guys. So really, this is your fault. Oh, jeez. It's all Halloween stuff. That's all that's on sale. Fucking $5 for a poster for our house. Wow. It's much better to just go earn them during the Halloween events. Tales of Adventure. How much are the Tales of Adventure? Are they still 20 bucks? One hero's journey. It's $25 US, so that's like fucking $30, $35 to max out a healer. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that, Yeah, I got it on sale for like 10 or 15. Holy shit. Wow. That's awful. Some people just don't want to play the video game, I guess. Shwa. Omae wa shindieru. Also, I see you changed your hair to lightning. Somebody's been thinking about Final Fantasy 13. Cheap. Oh, yeah, cheap. Don't worry, when we get to Endwalker, I'll just max out all the classes. I'm sure that will be very good for my wallet. So that we get all the cutscenes.
The door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter.
Oh, fucking, I called it umbilicus.
Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
Are we gonna find a Graha-shaped hole in the ground where he fell? Where he fell and fused with the tower by accident? Halloween Eve, right, yeah, right. I'm sorry, plot comes first. I am dressed up. Do you not see that I am a clown, ma'am? I thought I had tank things to do. Clearly they were already done. Aren't I the clown? The fuck? Someday we'll get to a point where these headaches won't haunt us. Is that Urianger? Oh, he told Urianger everything! He knew! I mean, yeah, we knew that.
Collect my thoughts, I prithee.
We did know that he knew, because obviously when the Crystal Exarch showed up and was going to fucking Chiaotzu himself into the void, Urianger was the one being like, no, just let him do it. Stop. For some reason he wants to pretend that he's evil, but he's not.
Thy true name is Grahatia, then.
Graha. Yep.
By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source.
Yeah.
Though from an age beyond our own,
Yeah.
when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star.
So it's future Graha. It's future Graha. Timey-wimey bullshit. I see. So theoretically, when we go back to the Source, our Graha should still be in the tower, right? We can go just pick him up there. Make sure he's okay. Make sure he's been drinking water this whole time.
Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
Yes.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
I'm sure this would have been way more obvious in the Japanese version, since I assume the voice actor was the same from A Realm Reborn all the way to Shadowbringer.
The veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity.
That the Crystal Exarch was Graha. Oh, wait, no, wait. A lot of Realm Reborn wasn't voiced. Was any of the Crystal Tower stuff voiced? Because that was post. Or was that pre? It was not. Okay, so yeah, he never had a voice, I guess. Or did he? Am I gonna look this up and it's like, Vic Magna is Grahatia. FF14 Graha. Let's see, where's his voice? No, he did not. Yeah, no, his voice has always been Jonathan Bailey, which I guess is because he only had a voice in Shadowbringers.
Yet
Onward.
My mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale.
So yeah, this was a surprise for everybody, I guess.
Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
If it wasn't for the fact that we were so familiar with the Graha stuff and the Crystal Tower and all that, it was still fresh in our mind a year and a half later.
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest.
Yeah, because he was nowhere to be. He's never there for the important stuff.
In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of
He and his
possible
fellows were
solutions.
still chasing this fucking robot spider that he keeps making as an excuse.
One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures.
Yeah.
It proposed a method by which one could enter the river of time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds.
No, don't do that. Because then you lose all your clothes, as Y'shtola has established many times already. Don't learn from Y'shtola. Y'shtola bad.
Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes. And thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope, we are finished. Mankind is finished."
He stabbed him in the dick. Because those
Then
are the times.
others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Sid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me.
He was taking a big nap.
By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the source.
Yes.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an
Time travel,
entire
baby.
century.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only man who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous.
Well, that's why he fused with the Crystal Tower, I imagine.
Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
So hey, if you fix the future, you cease to exist.
'Tis for that very reason Sid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict.
Silver the Hedgehog, you fixed your future. Now cease to exist.
To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward. 'Tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was him. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread.
I am strong.
Where others would stumble and fall, he would rise above. Where others would break and run, he would carry on.
Where others would run, he would swing his sword. Where others would break and run, he would swing his sword.
The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories
Hey,
of
remember
a
when it
fallen
was a cool
nation
samurai?
was our hero
No.
hailed as its greatest ally.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's Yen's sword.
In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were his deeds joyously retold.
Wow, Heaven Sword. Good times.
For
Not that
many,
Stormblood,
these
though.
stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights.
We don't talk about that Stormblood.
And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the Warrior of Light himself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga.
How did I not become a fucking icon at that point? How did all these people's beliefs not just warp me into a fucking thing?
He was the lodestar that brought them all together to send their final message back through time and space.
I mean, that should be the
to
final
him.
expansion. That should be the final battle of FF14 is the entire realm puts their faith in me and turns me into an icon to fight a bigger threat.
The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
My head.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
I don't know, you say funny things.
That you will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die.
Okay, so how was the Warrior of Light supposed to get home? How was any of the Scions supposed to get home? Was Urianger supposed to figure that out?
Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the rift.
Is this truly thy wish?
Also, I need you to take all your
History
clothes off,
remembered the Warrior
Urianger.
of Light, as I know
Less
it would.
clothes. It'll make you
And
more
I will suffer
convincing.
no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
Alright, Bert. I don't imagine you also saw that, did you?
Careful now. If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case. What do you mean to do?
What I always do. Swing my sword. I mean to hunt down Emet-Selch. I mean to rescue the Exarch. I mean to have a few words with both Emmet and the Exarch. Yeah. I will rescue the Exarch. So that he will die immediately after.
Then we should be on our way. The Ascian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Yes. Is that one region I wasn't allowed to go to? On the map? Darn. Should have saw that coming. Lena. Did you find the answers you sought? If there's nothing more you need, I will go and lock the door. I have some questions about the Tempest. The what? The Tempest? That is the name given to the seas by which Calusia is bound. If you make a request to the Tamers, they will provide you with an Amaro to fly you over the waters, but... So there's the tower, is from the future of the source. Yeah. It's future Graha and future Crystal Tower. That was sent back in time to the first. It sure was! So, yeah, like I was saying, I think what's going to happen is by the end of the Shadowbringers, this Graha and all that will cease to exist. Or maybe they'll stick around, I don't know. But essentially, we're going to go back to the first. We're going to go back to the source. It's fucking... We're going to go back to the source, and we're going to go wake Graha up. And he's going to join the Scions. He's going to be our ace in the hole. He's going to be our friend. Our friend. Do you mean to leave right this moment alone? I'm not so sure that... Nay, I will not seek to stop you. Go with the blessings of the Shadow, and I shall await your safe return. Should I go to the hotel first? I feel like we're going to a big thing here. Should I watch all those cutscenes before or after this? What's the... Am I gonna ruin the momentum here if I just... I will tell you the point where it would stop. Oh, no. I know the point where it would stop me. Apparently it would be the mission called the Light of Inspiration, right? Right? That's where it would stop me? So you're telling me I should wait till then? You require an Amaro. Just a moment. I shall saddle you our swiftest beast to fly you to the island. The open water. To the depths of the Tempest. Our Amaro can swim, yes, but to reach the ocean floor. Just drop me in the ocean, I'll swim. It's fine. I'll sink. Ah, shit.
Ah, we have found thee.
Don't try to stop me.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste. Ah. By thy looks I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Yes.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
I offer no excuses.
Good, because I'm going to beat you to death with this fan.
When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not?
It's always Urianger who betrays us and has all the secrets. It's always him.
If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
Because boy, has there been many deceptions from this man. I forgive you, let's go. I am in danger to those around me. No more lies! You liar! I forgive you, let's go. Let's go, I'm kind of on a clock here. Before I implode.
I thank thee. Doubt not but that I will do all in my power to repay thy kindness and fulfill the Exarch's wishes.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, why is that? What are your ideas?
Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianche. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again.
Yeah, good.
Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this. I
think you
promise
will. I'm on the
How
clock.
can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Of course I know! I know only too well! But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple.
How's your cobalt child? Alice, how's he doing?
We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed. I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
Yeah, come on, Alf. Why aren't you crying?
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
I mean, obviously, Reese should come. Yeah, there you go. I need to redo that fucking emote.
Is there aught we can do to help?
The fucking I was about to say, is that fucking Emmett?
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight.
We do know that you're a nuclear bomb of light.
And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the warrior of darkness is given a proper send-off.
You knew?
Told them!
No. Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
He's not wrong.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions. Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive, and I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
Yeah, like the 8 people here.
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
I need like a missile to shoot me into the ocean.
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will?
Actually, no, I need another Talos. Another giant Talos to spike me into the ocean. For reasons. Defend the Crystarium until we return. Leave it to us. We'll see the Exarch home safe and sound. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Defend the Crystarium. Keep it safe. Also, find that Grinaldo guy. I have some words for him. About some sort of quest that I never did. Some bullshit. Thou didst plan to commandeer an Amaro for thy journey to the open sea. I fear the following dive down unto Emet-Selch's underwater abode would drain even thy legendary stamina. Thus, during thy convalescence, Yes, I'm sure Urianger appreciates that. We consider the most fucking efficacious method for reaching the depths of the Tempest. I believe we have arrived at an elegant solution. Yet ere we discuss this step, I suggest thou dost conclude such pressing business as remains to thee in the Crystarium. Once the sea closeth above our heads, we are unlikely to surface again until our grand deed is done. I mean, this seems like a fucking time to go watch that shit. They're basically telling me, hey, you should do this stuff before you go, because cool stuff's about to happen. Also true. Beat it, doofus. Beat it, doofus. Fuck it. Yeah, do it now. Do it now! So we don't break all the momentum later. There's only like, what, 5 cutscenes we have to watch? It'll be fine. There's no traveling, there's no nothing. We'll get it done in no time. If I can remember where the fucking inn is. All right, let's look back to these memories that totally happened. It's fucking, we don't even know who this man is. Hold on. Who is this man we even met? The man with too many scars. His name was Granson. Granson, a bounty hunter by trade, has resolved to hunt Dicaucine. Dicaucine? Dick. We're just gonna call him Dick. He's gonna hunt Dick. One of the so-called cardinal virtues. Exceptionally powerful sin eaters born from the fallen warriors of light. Though Granson suspects you have what it takes to help him track down and slay the Eater, who adopted the guise of the knight Brandon, he nevertheless wishes to put your skills to the proof with a simple trial to be held outside the Crystarium. Lakeland has no shortage of wandering sin eaters, and so Granson bids you dispatch 1 or 2 while he observes. Surely one will come along soon. You are not kept waiting long, and with a flourish you cut down your prey. At a glance, the bounty hunter appears to be pleased, but looks can be deceiving. Alas, Granson requires confirmation that your victory was not a fluke. Another survey and another killing are in order. Fortunately, you are rather well versed in the ways of war. After repeating your previous feat, the bounty hunter cannot possibly impose upon you for further proof. Blessedly, Granson is at last satisfied that you are the dab hand he took you for. He invites you to return to the Crystarium, where you may at last finalize the terms of your arrangement. And so it is that you and Granson formally enter into a pact to hunt the Dread Eater Dixie, sure. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. Needless to say, such endeavors require sufficient preparation before they can be commenced, and this is no exemption. Okay. So they're all just basically reskinned versions of what we just did with the DPS. Different variants. Different flavors. So this is where I went to look for the big spider or something. Mercy! Mercy! Huh? Oh. Take whatever you want, but please don't kill me. I have a family. Dick. Please, I beg of you. Wow, I am bad at my job. I didn't stop this at all. Holy shit. Now back to your family. Wow, he turned into the fucking dog from Full Metal Alchemist. Crown. Wait, alright. Great, so now I have to deal with this fucking thing? Please. Please. Kill me. Well, then that happened. You happen to question a woman? Yeah, grandson. Alas, you locate the scavenger too late, for the virtue beats you to the punch and transforms him into a sin eater before leaving with the Vobertite. Doing more job quests? No, we're watching the cutscenes. But you know what? Now that I'm realizing it's not all the cutscenes. It's only like the budget one. So I don't even know if this is worth it. I don't even know if this is worth it. If I can at least get a cutscene of what of fucking Brandon's past, that would be all I really need. Because otherwise it's too disjointed. I don't know if it's worth it at all. Yeah, so we went back to this place. It's beautiful even now. Yeah, alright. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. It's too disjointed. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll read all that off camera and I'll relay anything that is of importance. Yeah. Because it's also like, fucking... Trust me, nothing is. I don't know. I thought it was neat that we got to see the backstory of the Archer lady, Renda Ray. Considering that these are going to be important characters, kind of. Kinda-ish. That's about it. Yeah. Spoiler. Yeah. Well, my assumption right now is that at some point in Shadowbringers or post-Shadowbringers, the Warriors of Light will reunite with Ardbert. Oh, spoiler there, not. They will show back up. Because there is a reason, obviously, that they are making us do quests that are associated with them. It's kind of like how Shadowbringers made you do the Crystal Tower stuff in Realm Reborn. Like, oh man, do these for reasons. Like, there has to be a reason they're making us do these role quests. There has to be a reason they want us to know about the Warriors of Light, because they're probably going to come back and, like, stop a calamity or something. We're going to have a big emotional goodbye. It's just to give them some background for Ardbert's friends. For when Ardbert dies and he goes back to his friends. The stone toss seas. Oysters. Oysters in a half shell. Turtle power. Thine affairs are in order? Yeah, I got bored of that book, Uriage. I just want to swing my sword. Then I shall unfold to thee my proposal. Our destination is the ocean floor, yet our goal is not simply to arrive there. Nay, we must needs have the means to breathe and fight freely. I mean, I can do that. I don't know about them. Thus would I petition the aid of one of the Fae, a being with whom I have yet to meet face to face. Rather than waste words on explanation, I bid thee follow me unto the hamlet of Sullen, which lieth to the south and west. All will become abundantly clear, I promise thee. Okay. In Sullen. In Sullen. Okay, well... Sullen. Yeah, because there's the Warship Island. Alright. Alright. Where the fuck did Zora go? Is she so far ahead of us already, or does she have to do her goddamn job quest now? Or did she get sick of waiting and leave? There she is. Oh yeah, she's way ahead of us now. I'm sorry it took me so long to read a page of a book. I was waiting for you. Yeah, I know! I'm slow! Once I get all the fart bubbles around here... Oh, Jesus, there's a lot going on down here. Is there a triple triad at least? A single triple triad? No? I can't waste more time? Woo! Wee! Whoa! Any secret fates I should know about here? A beast among men? Is Super Odin here? Fuck it, they missed an opportunity to have, like, the first version of Hildebrand. Alternate reality Hildebrand, where he's super serious. Which is apparently the plot of Dawn Trail Hildebrand, so I don't know. I don't know. They thought that, oh, nobody cares about Hildebrand, and then it turns out everybody cares about Hildebrand. So maybe they doubled down in Endwalker and put more budget into Hildy Dildy. Where's Alf? I need to push him in the water. Alf! Alf! Darn. He came prepared. There, to the west. Canst thou discern the hump of island rising above the water? Yeah, the fucking warship? Warship Island over there? That foliage-covered mass hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface. Thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine insistence. Though it be much to my shame, I can but flail and flounder where thou mayest glide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island and spare one and all the spectacle of my inept strokes. I mean, this is weird. Didn't I already, like, inspect this island when we first came here and found nothing? Weird. Did something open up, or did I just not inspect hard enough? Oh, it's over here? Suspect rock formation. Boop. Two curved slabs of rock seem squeezed together here, giving the impression of giant stone eyelids. The fuck? Is this the lunar whale? I mean, it's a whale of some sort. That's an eyelid. Oh, I went the other way. And it's literally shaped like a fucking narwhal. Look at it. There's the horn, there's the whiskers, there's the tail. This is a giant narwhal. Or a giant whale. Which may or may not turn into a lunar whale. Though it appears solid enough, the rock... Yep, it's a whale, alright. Though it appears solid enough, the rock yields slightly under your touch. Was the surface gently shifting, or was it just your imagination? Totally. Totally. Totally an island. Man, your bike's gonna get fucked up if you keep it under the water. Now, how do I get on top of it? I climb up the whisker? Like some sort of Xenoblade? Or is it a lot simpler than I thought? Oh, it is a lot simpler than I thought. Senior Cotton Ball over here. Elf, how did you get over here, Elf? Ah, there you are. Once you've completed your underwater investigations, the path here leads to the top of the island. No, how did you get here? Did you take a boat? Did you cheat? Did you sit on top of Thancred's shoulders as he swam? Alright. Yeah, this is a whale, alright. You can swim now. What? Oh, yeah? Just badly? Character development. Well, what hast thou discerned? It's like the big one. Yes, yes. It's just like the big one. Yes, yes. Reminds me of certain primal. Oh, yeah. Really? Is this, fucking, the whale icon just of the first? The fuck was his name? Bismarck? FF14 Bismarck. Yeah. Is this Bismarck? Wow. I discern that it's not. It's an ordinary island. Reminds me of a certain primal. Most perceptive. According to the lore of the Pixies, we are, even now, perched upon the back of an ancient Fey entity. Its name is Bismarck. Alright, well there you go. So that means like even fucking... I asked this fucking streams ago, but it's like, is Odin... Not Odin. Is Ramu omni fucking realm? Omni-dimensional? Is it the same Ramu in each of them, or is it a different one in each? And I guess this answers my question now. The primals are different in each of the realms. The selfsame title by which we know the great feathered whale revered by the Vanu Vanu of the source. I would enlist its aid to bear us unto the deep, and thence banish the water with an airy sphere, like in form of the domes which do shelter the hamlets neath the ruby sea. Within its compass we may move unencumbered, defend ourselves with the hour of battle cometh, as it most likely shall. Now I must needs ask for silence whilst I make my supplication. I'm just gonna stab a big stick into the side of it and wake it up. Bismarck, wake up! Throw some pepper in its nose. What if you just find a hole and jump into it?
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
Bismail. Long has it been since my name was called? Why do you wake me, little neighbor? The bottom of the western sea we go. Pray, lend us your back and your breath. Why? Why would I bother? This world is in twilight. I wait for the sun to set. I wish only to sleep.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fey to know that didn't go well.
Yeah? I know what to do. We need the Fiu Ui. The Fiu All. Yeah? Gonna come in like a comet? Oh. Wow, she's been waiting to make that entrance this whole time. That's why she was so pissed when we didn't call her that one time.
And where do you go?
Sleepy Bismarck, you old pixie. These are my precious, precious saplings. Let their wish be the king's command. Oh, she has power over Bismarck too? Shit. What a rare thing to awaken to. My beautiful king, if it be by thy wish, then so shall it be done.
Be sure to strip this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
Yeah, we'll get Alf to do it.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight.
You wingless ones?
The blessings of the Fae keep you safe in bar.
To the western sea we go. Wrapped in my breath, I will see you to your destination, little neighbors. I don't remember our Bismarck being this cool. What the fuck happened? I remember a bullshit dumb boss fight and that was it. It was essentially just filler. Heavensward filler. Wow, he is a lunar whale. He is a whale. This one is a pixie. Ours is an evil god. Oh. Ours was a bird. Hey boss, can I get a raise?
It's all gone back to the way it was.
Hey boss, can I get a raise? Ha! When whales fly!
What was you expecting? 100 years of hunting rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
Ah, the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods. I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
Yeah, look up. Oh!
Do you see that?
Wow! It's like when you stand in that one section of Heavensward and you get to see the macaque, the shadows of macaque show up in the clouds for like 3 seconds. We saw that once and apparently that's a rare spawn, so I'll take that. Yeah, you guys should probably move. Sorry. Sorry. Might be. Hopefully they survived. Add it to our body count. I have fulfilled my duty. I return now to the lake. I have not flown in an age. It was pleasant. May your journey be a safe one, little neighbors. You can fly anytime you want. Did you just fucking spit us out? Thanks, Whalemon. Please don't die on your way back. Please.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom.
Doom and gloom.
The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being.
Yeah, he should know we're here by now.
You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Finish him. Finish it. Wow. Now we have to go find Captain BK. Oh, he didn't like to swim. We gotta go fight our way through like 50 pirates and find Captain BK. That fish over there is dying. Oriage? Ah, oh, full glad I am that Bismarck was true to his word. We are arrived in the tempest, safe and dry. 'Tis here that we shall find the lair of Emet-Selch, and I believe the imprisoned Exarch as well. For an Ashen alone, it is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the rift, yet I suspect such travel is nigh impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he would not soon risk his prize when the Exarch's very body serveth as the key to the Crystal Tower, as powers of the temporal transportation. Thus am I all but certain that this underwater realm harboreth our friend and enemy both. We have but to find them. Well, I take this. Fuck. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm gonna take this experience for my samurai, but I can't because I need to be level 79. Alright, fuck it, whatever. I should have done that earlier when we were in 78. In the event that you leave the area, speak with Inul at Venmont Yards in Calusia to return to the Tempest. Favorite. Waiting in the depths. Now, as far as we should be looking, or I rather doubt Emet-Selch will be sitting around out in the open. I propose we follow the slope down towards the deeper trenches, and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to house a stronghold. Let's be off then. But watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Oh yeah, God forbid I slip and slide all the way to the bottom of the ocean. Oh, Jesus Christ. This area's a lot bigger than I thought it was. The net's best thing. Mushleen. Alright. Where are we going, boss? You fly us back up into the ocean? Actually, you know what? Hold on. Fucking get me out of here. Fly me there as the samurai. I can get all this experience for discovering new locations. This will level me up. Wow, hey look, a stronghold. Wow. Wow. And a big fucking crystal. Alright, we're here. Alright, back to being a Dark Knight. Dagon. Ondo Youth. Fuck. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Just gonna feel you up. Ew, you're slimy. Oh, why is there air here? What the fuck? Oh, God. Yeah, that might be our fault. I'm sorry. I know some of you can't breathe. Polshuan. Crystal. 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 At least, you know, there's more variety in the crystals now. It seemed like Realm Reborn, Heaven Swords, and a lot of Stormblood. All the crystals just look the same. Oh, no youth. Oh, it's bullshit, sir. There's just air now. I don't understand. The finless ones, they followed me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? Yes. No, it was Bismarck. Blame Bismarck. Ah, so this is where Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Pray forgive us any inconvenience we have caused. We are not aware your people lived here in the Tempest. We need this great dome of air that we might conduct a most urgent search, and thus beg you for your understanding. Chieftain, what are we to do? Yes. Are you emissaries of the Ancient Ones? Huh? The Fae? The mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you're not, I bid you leave. I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? No. It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment. Yes. So what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we could call upon the Ondo's local knowledge. Yes, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land the chieftain spoke of. That's the fucking land above. What are you talking about? It's not that hard to figure out. Could it be Emet-Selch's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return? We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondo refuse to speak with us... Soga, do you remember my first scheme for entering Yulmore? How I had planned to integrate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo? The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in customs, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. I believe that with the right approach we can build a similar relationship here. What kind of approach do you have in mind? That chieftain fellow didn't leave us any options. If we are to tread the swiftest course, then we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plain our all too dramatic arrival hath thrown this settlement into confusion. We were to solve such problems as we have caused and assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not inimical to them, that they may yet prove amenable to reason. Why do you talk like this? Why? I smell chores, but very well, if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I've nothing better to offer, but I do worry what will happen if the Ondo's tails end up leading us to a dead end. I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Ashins than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation, thus I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being. We'll make allies of the Ondo. Let's do what we do best. I'll do what I can, I suppose. Oh, man, guys. Oh, my back. Oh, all this light is really, really getting to me. I need to go lay down over there. Do you think you guys could do all the work for me? Ooh, there's a lot going on. Please. Then it is settled. Stola, pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. Yes. Squish, 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 squish. Where are we? Where are we right now? We're in Waiting in the Depths? Fucking Christ. 2, 3, 4, 5 missions. These missions are taking a while. And now we're at the part of the fucking the expansion where we need to help out the locals for a good fucking 30, 40 minutes. Not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna make it. That's fine. I don't think I'm gonna make it either. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna do like this one and then maybe the next one, and then we might just have to finish Shadowbringers next week. Fucking trust me, I get it. Because, yes, I can see it now. We have to befriend the locals, so we're going to be spending like 20, 30 minutes here. Sogeth, you won't believe who I've just bumped into, yeah? Posh? This is Pos Uan, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Yulmore. Wow. I waited, and you did not come. Then the Emet-Selch came, but his visits did not continue. I'm truly sorry, Pos Oan. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of an apology? Perhaps. Where the Dry return, a cavern to the north, is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swifter swimmers. But now there is no water. We run, and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There are too many of them. Too many. Ah, I believe I can be of assistance here. What of you, Sogeth? If you've not found a task, you are most welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company. Where the Dry returns has a rather ominous ring to it. Uh-huh. Where the Dry returns, huh? Is where I accidentally just wander into the ocean and am swept away and die. The fuck? Is it through this door? No? Why does it show a path here? Alright, whatever. I guess I'm gonna not do that. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. At least we get to see these weird fucking things. I would say keep playing until you find Emmet's stronghold. That'd be a good place to stop. Sure. Because, yeah, like I was saying before, I imagine when we get close to the end of, like, the last fucking, what, 1 or 2 missions of Shadowbringers, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes. There's going to be, like, 40, 50 minutes of cutscenes. And queue times and boss fights. I didn't think it would take this long just to get here. Where the Dry return. Num. Num. Alright, what are we looking at? What are we looking at here? Crabs? Kill the crabs? Got it. Kill the crabs. Kill the crabs. No survivors. There's 2 crabs here. Is this really what they were worried about? That one over there doesn't even care. Also, wait, are these not the enemies I was fighting in the first dungeon of A Realm Reborn? The Pirate's Cove? Wow, they're all the way here, huh? Crazy. Really stretching out those assets. Just gonna swing my sword. Okay, and then 2 more spawned over here. How convenient. Is this really the whole mission right here? Just kill 3 crabs and come home? Some sort of crab battle? It sure was. That's all we had to do for this one. I think they just wanted us to explore this region a bit more, which, you know what? Hold on. Fucking samurai. I'm here. Oh, fucking... Almost fell into a hole and never returned. That would have been embarrassing. I didn't get all that much experience from this. How much experience do I need to level up? 200,000? Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna fucking get this from exploring new areas. I gotta do my dailies. For that kind of experience. Maybe some PvP. Pinor versus Pinor action. Wahoo! Oh shit. Oh god! My bones!
You could crack their shells! You must be stronger than you look!
Nice dive. 9.5. Would have been a 10 if you didn't break all your bones. I see you've reached your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number.
My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward.
Nay, pause, Oan. This was part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more of you and your people.
Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam, aimless and lost, until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor.
These just existed here?
Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water. Yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course, and from this did they discern the truth.
Yeah?
That the ancestors had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary until such time as they returned. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here.
Jesus Christ.
Splendid, yes.
A truly astonishing history. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how will the significance, or otherwise, of our arrival be decided?
The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter.
It would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. Yes. We thank you for the lesson, Pause Oan, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. Yes! We should return to the task at hand, only do try not to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. Yeah, let me take a nap over there. I'm gonna go sit on that beanbag chair, or whatever that is, and an enemy. And then an enemy. And you guys do all the work. This is bullshit. What the fuck is that? Coal of Cups. Coal of Cups. Ah, Sogeth, have you learned aught of note? Yeah, these people speak funny. Fascinating. Precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. My eye? My one eye? Haha, funny joke, you stola! You bitch. Oh, wait. She can see with her special eyes. She knows that I'm faking it. Sogeth, I can see you have two eyes. Stop pretending. I know you just think eye patches are cool. Oh, God. But my disability paychecks. No! Now, there are two tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondo settlement, and note their most distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray be as thorough as you can. I shall be waiting here for the results of your investigation. Why couldn't you fucking do this? I'm a nuclear bomb! I don't think this is something I should be using my time for. Inspect the structure of Ondo cups for distinctive features. You may move... Okay. Got it.
Yes, milady. Look at the walls of Jericho, yes.
Distinctive window. That's not a window. I mean, that's a window. The tall, slender towers feature many elaborate windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. Oh wait, no, I didn't finish my job. I'm sorry, Estola. Please don't yell at me. Oh God. And we need to knife this wall and teach it a lesson. Come here, you. Rah! Knife! You set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure, you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. I mean, it is stone, yes. What did they expect? What did they expect? Oh, hey, I forgot about my fucking trading cards. Oh, wait, I already got those. Hey, Stola, triple triad? No? Bad time? Oh, you're blind, right. You can't read these cards. And what have you discovered? Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. It would seem the structures appear the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you cannot so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade. I mean, I could have used my blade. Sogeth, everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substance of a composite of several mineral properties, blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkin Empire, once the greatest power in Norvrand, produce nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkins, then who? Who were the ancients of the Ondo claim? Wait, who were the ancients the Ondo claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answer lies within the reason Emet-Selch withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere mere mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Emet-Selch is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Ashen agenda. I'm assuming it's just some sunken city of Ashen before the flood. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Are you saying this was built by ancient Ashens, yeah? Could this place provide power to Emet-Selch? I'm going to assume it was built by ancient Ashens. This is where they used to live. In the middle of the street. That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of the umbral calamities, but here in the first they might have remained untouched for millennia. Thank you. A copy of the mural in the Kitana Ravel. Almet presented it to me during my visit to Fano, after our victory in Calusia. Yep. Here in the first scene, by Emet-Selch's own words, it depicts a city of eons past and the disasters which befell it. Those windows do look familiar. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and those you have just inspected? Yes. We are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surrounds for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. From what I have seen, not more than sand and more sand lies to the east, and to the south held no such structures. I suggest we try our luck further to the northwest. Yes. Yes. Quest destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for the structure which resembles the buildings in the mural. Alright. Got it. She said northwest, right? Northwest. Northwest. How far northwest? I'm not entirely sure. Like, if I keep going this way, is this too far? What the fuck is down there? Death. Or did she mean those buildings back there? I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking switch to a faster mount. Northwest. Find a structure which resembles those in the copy of Kitana Ravel mural, then inspect it from the survey point. Okay. Where's the survey point? Over to a new location. I mean, it would have helped if they gave me a general area to look. I don't know if I'm going too far. She said northwest, so I mean I head northwest. Is this it? No, this is just a wall. Whatever. Just keep looking. Wahoo! Oh. I'm like Guts, where all my bones are constantly broken in my armor, but it is not the armor's fault. It's my fucking stupid jumps. God damn, do I want to jump down there? No, not really. No, I don't. Oh yeah, you trying to jump on my bike? Yeah, okay. Yeah, come on. Come on, yeah. Lest you can also live with my horrible mistakes like jumping off this cliff. Or seeing some fucking spooks down there. What is that? Is that a spook? Mantis shrimp. Oh, this thing's gonna punch me to death. Alright, so not entirely northwest, but I think we should just look for these, like, pinpoints that indicate, like, land masses. Probably what she meant. Or maybe I should even just look at the thing. Got it. So we're looking for like a big green rock. I mean, hey, this kind of looks familiar. Don't it? Like, hold on, let me look at this. Yeah, okay, that looks like the green thing at the bottom there. Search for a structure which resembles one of the buildings. Okay, so that's this thing. This thing right here. So there should be a survey point somewhere. Like whatever the fuck this is. What is this? What is this? Bunch of nothing. Okay. Then inspect it from the survey point. But where's the survey point? Stola didn't give us a survey point. So I guess we'll just look around. There it is. Found it. Wow, we did it. Oh, wait, fart bubble. Oh, yeah. Oh, my favorite. It's been sitting at the bottom of the ocean waiting for me this whole time. Oh, now you changed your cosplay to Cloud, huh? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloweeny. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Checks out. Aye. This is the mural writ large. Though I cannot guess as its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden beneath the ground, I wonder? Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins. Countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Ashens. And yet it did exist. They lived here, in this city. But let us focus on what we've learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mysteries stirring, of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the Ancients' return. Thus can we surmise that what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was, in all likelihood, yet another remnant of this age-old civilization? And who else would light the lanterns, as Reen put it, than Emet-Selch himself? It is almost certain he is there. Yes, blink, blink. So we should look for some lights. But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. A light of inspiration. So this is where we would have had to do the fucking role quests. Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. Yeah, where's you joke cosplay skin? Yeah, it's a little late now. It's a little late now. Look at me, I'm a one-eyed clown. Scary. And then there's little baby Claude. Thank you for assisting me with my investigation. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, I may be useful to speak with Pause Oan again. Claudia. There you go, Claudia. I mean, is that not the fan name for cross-dressing Cloud? It may be useful to speak with Pause Oan again and ask if there's aught else he is willing to divulge. Alright. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hondo Cups. Pause on.
Ah, Alphino's friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused by the waters parted. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the walls of Jericho? Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten?
I think I've just come from there.
The remnants of the Northwest, yes? We visited them unbidden. Pshh. Could it be that your footsteps have guided by the ancients? The ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls, that we may answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a Finless craftsman to shape us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is Grenold. You will find his workshop in a metal structure to the south.
I mean, odds are he drowned. And we're gonna go to this metal structure and he's just gonna be floating face down. Fun fact, his mother's name is Claudia. I mean, it would make sense. We're gonna go to this metal structure and we're gonna find him floating face down inside of it. He wanted to work underwater, but he didn't take any precautions. Also, where's that shark? Why haven't we seen the shark? The famous shark that keeps showing up. Shouldn't he be on the ground, either flopping or dead? Missed opportunity! I don't see any metal structures. Oh, is that the metal structure? This fucking... Okay, you know what? Sure. That's how he can live. He just funnels air from the surface. Sure. And the doors open right up. Even better. Alright. Grenold. Come here. Die. 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 Anything of importance here? Oh, he's got a tree down here. Oh, it's Sandy's tree dome. Wow. Oh, that's just great, that is. Me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Grenold, someone's come to visit ye at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be you're a ghost, eh? Go on, foul shade, feast yourself on me rotten soul. I've got no use for it. A craftsman that can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a dome and hammer. And that's an insult to bloody sea slugs. Right, psych up. I need to hit this man with a psychic attack. That's the only way we will get him to continue. Psychic blast!
Eh? You wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would ye, spirit? Not what ye'd expect from a servant of the underworld.
Wow. Brother! Has it really come to this? Have we met before? Might be that we crossed paths back in the Crystarium, but I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. Name's Grenold, and this here's meant to be me underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give meself over to me work, far from the distractions of the outer side world. And yet here ye stand. Now what's so damned important that ye dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleating tempest to bother me? I'm here for the lantern. Oh, the Ondo's lantern. Gods curse me, empty head, I've not so much as made a start. Oh, great. I'm worth less than a sea slug. Nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery dates long past, me workbenches untouched, and I call myself a bleedin' artisan. Ye've heard their beliefs, have ye? Bringing light to them ruins be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy o' the occasion, but I just can't bloody well. Me mind's a bleedin' blank. It's like I've pissed away me last drop of inspiration. Great. Can you put on a shirt, please? Tell me you've got summit to show me. Summit as'll give me a muse. A right good kick in the arse. I mean, I can give you this book that Y'shtola gave me. The Ondo want to honor the coming of their ancestors, so their answering lights got to blaze with the right kind of brightness. Like the spark of life caught in the crystal, but just been sparkly's not enough. It's gotta dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? Fucking maybe. Your thoughts turn to Brandon. Or do they? Because I don't remember doing this at all. Your thoughts turn to Brandon, the crystal you discovered at the end of his journey. Maybe Grenold could find inspiration in that. Yeah, I'm gonna make some bullshit up, apparently. Yeah, so there was this tank guy and he had a crystal. That's what he did. And then there was some other guy? Yeah, sure. I've let the Ondo down, aye, but more than that, I've let meself down. Might as well go back to mending kettles. Show Grenold a crystal, which once belonged to one of the Ardbert's companions? Sure, here you go. Wah! What's that you've got there? Such striking beauty! It shines with heartache and laughter and the transience of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. Aye, I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. You'd never capture such a gleam, not if he labored 100 years. Guess I cannot keep going because I didn't finish my other job quest. Wow, it's like Neverstar was telling you to do your job quest for a reason. I see. At least staying here with you a bit more. Well, we'll see how much longer I go for it. But bugger me if I didn't mean to try. Where is me tools, godsdammit? I must set to work before the feeling fades. I'll give you a feeling, alright. Get over here. The Illuminated Land. I think this is the last mission I'm doing today anyway.
I can feel it, a vision forming in me mind. Stay aside, lad, and let me itching hands get to work.
Let me look here. Limited lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 quests left in Shadowbringers. Ow, ow, ow.
Please leave. I have fucked up so bad. And done. I've taken the wonders that Crystal showed me and channeled him into a new shape that befits the Ondo's spiritual character.
She's not gonna know. Oh, he's gonna know. Oh, he's gonna know that you didn't listen to him. How the fuck am I supposed to carry this back, sir?
Not a bad job, if I do say so myself. And to think, it was this close to hanging up me hammer after studying the craft of them ancients. I've been across the length and breadth of Norvrant and gobbled up every scrap of craft and wisdom that I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, me work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages. That's what drew me here in the first place. I built me workshop, got the forges burning, then lost me bleeding will to craft. Thank the gods for that crystal of yours, or I might never have gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey they sing songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds just speak directly to your heart. Aye, I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's welling up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance, and I reckon I can weave the Crystal Saga into other things as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgotten the Ondo's commission. If ye could drag that lamp over the Tulse Oth for me, I'll stay here and dream up new armaments for ye to try. I can't carry this fucking thing back. What are you talking about? You now have access to Grenald's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available for collection based on the role quests you have completed. Oh. Yeah? Like that lamp? Tank. Wow. I can make that man's sword. I can make Guts' sword. Or that sword. Or this shield. I mean, I might need that. I might use that for the paladin. I don't know. Weathered bale. Oh, this is Guts' helm. This is Guts' armor. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, more butt capes. Alright. It's fucking whatever. Whatever. Get me out of here. I gotta carry this big fucking lamp back with me. I'm stuck. Come on, come on. Jump on, jump on. Come on, do it. Do it. Oh, you did it. Darn. Darn! Darn! Oh, wait, I can just fucking... What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Should have done your job quests, ma'am. Hew, hew, hew. What is it that you have there?
The big fucking lamp.
The sacred lamp! Then the finless one has kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of the aiding the cups. And now you come to me, bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope for ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. The fear! Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered.
Great. Is it not that big fucking structure I can see way over there? Did we really need this lamp to show us the way?
Shades of the Ondo.
Oh.
We offer up our light in answer.
Fear!
Yeah, close enough.
That crystal you showed the artisan.
Who's your friends?
Did it belong to one of my friends?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure the the schematics of how we got it, but shh. Shh. I thought you were always watching. Missed that part, did you? I did too. Really weird, huh?
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
I don't know.
It was Brandon's then.
It sure was. Probably.
Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world.
Oh, you were kind of going insane.
For idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you to the very end.
Does that mean I'm going to take you back to the source? Kiss. Kiss. Nobody will see it.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
No one will see it. They can't see him, so they'll not see the kiss.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work.
I did all the work. Fuck you.
And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
I'm dying! I'm gonna lie down for a bit. As I slide down the hill.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emet-Selch was telling the truth.
Oh, you know what? This makes sense now. The ruby weapon, the sapphire weapon, the platinum weapon. Obviously, we're gonna fight the goddamn sapphire weapon down here at the bottom of the ocean, right? Right? Of course that makes sense. Wait, was it the sapphire weapon? No, not the sapphire weapon. It was, the... which one was it? The emerald weapon? Yeah, it was the emerald weapon. Obviously, we're going to fight the emerald weapon at the bottom of the ocean. And here we are, at the bottom of the ocean. I hope I accidentally run into it, too.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
Guys, I'm dying.
Are you... how are you feeling?
Thumbs up. I'm doing okay, I think. Maybe not. Every time I close my eyes, it's light. It's pain.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Beer!
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
No. Goodbye.
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness.
What's up? It's pretty late, huh?
Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes, impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Sign. Beer.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
Can't just jump off the cliff.
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Yes.
Shall we?
Sure. I'm in no rush. Clearly you guys aren't. Assholes.
The chieftain has bid we guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock and join your comrades below. Here.
Oh, it was right here the whole time? Oh god, we're going down into that one area, Pokemon Scarlet. Which, we have to do the DLC at some point. I know it's like stupid late at this point. Ah! I know it's stupid late at this point, but I'm not gonna buy a DLC and not fucking play it. Someday. It's like a $30 DLC. It's a fart bubble.
Needs it. Yes.
Yeah, I know, Ill. Yeah, I know, Ill. Just taking in the sights of the weird fucking Pokemon down here.
All are gathered, yes? Then I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern below, and follow the wall down, and down, and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest, then continue west, and west, and west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance, and do not stray into the deep. Interesting. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Gap and the barrier we placed at its mouth. This obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. We have made it so.
The most succinct explanation. We thank you for your guidance.
Yes.
This is fantasy. Final Fantasy.
It sure is.
Right, deeper into the depths we go. Time to break more of my limbs jumping off cliffs.
Yes. Fear!
Oh, wait, I could just climb down the normal way? That's boring. Oh. Oh. Ooh. They said go west and go west and go west, or I could just jump off the cliff and send my wolf up the wall. Jesus Christ. Our guide bade us travel to the cavern floor and thence to the west. Yet, 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instructions. Rather than rely on directions alone, I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those who come behind. Yes. Sure.
Yes!
And west, and west, and west, and west, and west. What if I just jump off this cliff? Oh, I die. That, okay. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Y'shtola, you're blind. You should watch your step.
Ew. Ew.
Squish, squish. No wonder fucking Emmett hid down here. It's all gross like he is. Sea anemone. Guys, it's my anemone over there. My fated rival. The sea enemy. Ooh, there's a pirate ship over here. Hey, that's neat. What's this? What's this? What's this? Nothing? Nothing. Great. Alf, don't climb down the weird thing. Ah, Sogeth, you have choice of 2 paths from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks or skip along this coral branch, as Alice has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Ahem. Just slip off and die immediately. Alright, well, I could take the pirate ship, but if this is the faster way, then I guess we'll take this way. Can't let Alice show us up. Ugh. I'm gonna pass by that eel from Super Mario 64, too. Squish, 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 squish. Coral. Coral, huh? It's pretty squishy for coral. Hey, Elf, you did it! Oh, not to it! Alice has already gone on ahead. We should catch up with her. Oh, she's just fucking banging through this. Wow. Wow. Why are you so brave, Alice? Not like your stinky brother. There you are. Come on, I think I found the tunnel we were looking for. Yes, ma'am. Is it just a hole in the ground? Yeah, let's not go down there. Stingray? Fucking level 80. These fucking enemies here are stronger than the final bosses of A Realm Reborn. This Stingray could defeat Ultima. That's crazy. Yeah, so I imagine this is where we're gonna fight fucking Sapphire Weapon. Emerald Weapon. At the bottom of the sea, just like FF7. And then, fucking, hold on, what is it called? We'll fight Ruby Weapon in probably Amarang. And then, who's left? Elmag. Did we fight a weapon in the forest? I don't think we did. Maybe in Calusia. We'll fight Platinum Weapon. Yeah, it makes more sense to me now that we've seen all the locales. So we're gonna touch them, right? Here, this must be the barrier the Ondo spoke of. So put your finger in it. Well, that was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. So was a treacherous path indeed. Now I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to banish this next obstacle. This is when I raise my hand and dispel this barrier and 1,000 gallons of water pour out, drowning us. Sogeth, I elect you do the honors. Sure. Open sesame! I thought those were eyeballs for a second. Gone just like that. I suppose we should head in. Yes. Is there a goddamn crystal here, though? That would be great. Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay awake. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? So there should be like 3 missions left in Shadowbringers at this point. We're right at the cusp. The tippy top, the tippy toes. Urchin fish? That's a blowfish. You can't fool me. Oh god, what fucking Subnautica hell have I entered? Okay, I can't jump down there. I had to test. Can I jump down there? No? Okay. The map's wrong, then. Unless the map wanted me to go up, which it probably did. Sneak past all these. It's a very neat looking area. Dan Banya? Dan. I mean, follow the light. Gaming logic. Is there even gonna be a crystal here? Probably not. I probably have to walk all the way back down here if we want to leave. Or end the stream at some point. Ugh.
By the gods.
Yeah. The fucking really? Wow. Alright. We found Rapture, guys. Untouched. Why is the fucking electricity still on?
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Yeah. It's more high-tech than most of the shit we ever see in this game.
We are seeing the same view.
Oh yeah, you're blind. What are you seeing?
The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
I like the ticking of the clock, too. Like it's a place lost in time. Alright. I sure hope there's a crystal I can just teleport down here to. Sogeth, did you note the style of the architecture? 'Tis the same used for the remnants of the cups and the murals painted towers. Look closely. Emet-Selch has not simply reclaimed these ruins. He has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. Gods, the magnitude of this artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we did not fully understand the feats of which an old-world Ashen is capable. Great. Battle dance. The end of the world. Hold on. So now there should be like 3 missions left. Weapon. The end of a world. Yes, there's 3 missions left. We will do this one until we get the crystal, and then they will probably end it there. Because there is a crystal here. Because God forbid I have to travel all the way back and fucking down here next week. The end of a world. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. Yeah? Is this a whole fucking area? Oh my lord, it might actually be. Holy shit, we might be able to explore this whole fucking city. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna go touch that crystal, and that's probably gonna be it. World's end with you. Oh yeah, okay, maybe we're not going to the bottom floor. This is BioShock. This is Rapture. We found it, guys. I've never fully played through BioShock. I never really got into it back in the day. I'm sure that's something we can play through at some point. Once you kind of knew the twist, it was just like, whatever, why bother? Why bother? Oh, okay, it's like a very particular path. Imposing door. Investigate the imposing door. Oh, the clock stopped. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Yes. Sogethubane recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarot. Will you be riding the lift? What? Did the building just welcome us? Mayhap it is not so passingly strange. Did Emet-Selch not invite Sogeth to visit his abode? 'Tis plain thy coming was expected. And where will this lift be taking us? The lift services every level of Akora Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yalms of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With emphasis on the we, I am not about to let you walk into that place alone. Yes. I wish to ride the lift. As you wish, the lift will arrive shortly. Is that just going to take us past all that fog at the bottom? No. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of Administrator, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capitol. Oh, look, ants. Oh, look, ants. Ants. Where's that fucking crystal? Oh, I'll touch it. It's way over there. Can I get to there from here? What the fuck is this? What? Spooks! And he just fades away. All right, yeah, sure. All right, great. Happy Halloween, everybody. Holy shit. Great. Fantastic. Oh, God. Spooks and or ghouls. This is not what I was expecting to find here. And there's a mender and a shop? What could they possibly sell here? There's the crystal. And once again, not seeing any other players here. So either yes, it is very late, or nobody fucking comes here. Black blood. Alright. Well, I just kind of want to check to see what this fucking shop sells. God damn it, this mount is so slow. Can I just buy stuff from a ghost? I sure can. Hello? Wow, okay, wow, you're big. You think you're big? You think you're big, kid? I think I'm big. I think I'm big, kid. What do you sell? Get out of here, kid. We don't sell candy here. Alright, well, now that we have gotten the crystal, we can go back home. And we'll call it there. And we will finish Shadowbringers next week. I think I might have to get rid of a lot of this food here, because selecting the actual Namazu is a little hard now that there's like 50 things in front of them. Also, thinking of moving this and then putting the 4 Warriors of Light here now that we've established that they were important to the plot and we have gotten past them. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, we have lots of time to figure that out. So, yeah, alright. That, I thought we would have made more progress in, what, 3.5 hours, but yeah, I guess we are at the end of an expansion. It is a lot of stuff. So, yeah. But for now, fucking Saturday, we'll be starting Sonic and the Sega All-Stars Racing, which I've been looking forward to because that's a good fucking game. I don't know if we'll beat it all in one stream. I imagine what we're primarily going to be doing is just trying to do all the Grand Prix, so that shouldn't take more than like 3 hours, right? But then I think a racing game that you can beat in like 3-4 hours, that's not a very good one, is it? Clearly, I don't know. Clearly, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm in no rush at this point with the Sonic Marathon, so we can take as long as we want. Not to fucking... We're going to be playing the Wii and the DS one afterwards anyway, so... No rush. We'll see how it is. We'll see if we can find anybody online. I imagine not. Those trophies are just going to be forever gone to me, so... Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Sonic and Sega All-Stars on Saturday. We'll maybe finish Shadowbringers on Tuesday. And then we'll see where we go on Wednesday. No. We'll beat Shadowbringers on Wednesday. And we'll see where we go on Thursday. I'm tired. If it's not fucking obvious, so... Yeah, we'll call it there. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see everybody on fucking Saturday for more of our Sonic Marathon. So we'll see everybody then.